Hey everyone, and welcome back to the ConsumerAbook podcast. I'm Jacob.
Hey, I'm April.
We're so excited to have you join us as we take a deep dive into the fascinating world of cryptocurrency.
Buckle up.
We've got 3 books here that promise to take us from crypto newbies to savvy investors.
Yeah.
We'll be exploring Cryptocurrency All-in-One For Dummies.
Oh, classic.
Crypto New Rich, from Bitcoin beginner to financial freedom in 5 years.
Delicious.
And crypto trading for ambitious beginners.
Oh, I like it.
So where do we even begin?
Well, Cryptocurrency All-in-One For Dummies feels like the perfect starting point.
Yeah.
For anyone who's still wrapping their heads around what cryptocurrency even is,
Oh, wait.
it promises to cover everything from blockchain technology to the major players like Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
And this one isn't just theory, it actually helps you assess your own investment readiness and even walks you through building a cryptocurrency mining rig.
Building a mining rig. That's serious business.
It is.
Wow.
And get this, the book is written by a team of specialists.
In each area. Investing, mining, you name it.
So you're not just getting like one perspective, you're
Wow.
getting a whole team of experts.
It's like having your own personal crypto dream team guiding you.
I like it. So we've got the basics down. But what about those of us who are dreaming bigger,
Right.
aiming for that crypto-rich lifestyle?
That's where Crypto New Rich, from Bitcoin beginner to financial freedom in 5 years, comes in.
5 years.
This book goes beyond just understanding the tech and dives deep into the mindset and strategies needed to achieve financial freedom through crypto.
Okay, that's a pretty bold claim.
Yeah.
What makes this book so special?
Well, it focuses on the psychology of successful crypto investors,
Interesting.
almost like their secret playbook for building wealth.
Uh-huh.
It even introduces this concept called the Crypto Pentagon Framework,
Catchy.
which outlines 5 key steps for success.
Okay.
And on top of that, it talks about this intriguing 4-year cycle that's key to Bitcoin and crypto wealth.
There's cycles to this.
Yeah. Plus, it covers everything from portfolio design to risk management and even avoiding scams.
How important.
They even have over 60 diagrams to help visualize these concepts.
Wow. They really are covering all the bases there, from the
Yeah.
technical stuff to like the emotional intelligence and financial IQ needed to actually make smart decisions.
Exactly. Now for our final book,
Okay.
let's talk about crypto trading for ambitious beginners.
Right.
This one is written by the same author who wrote the Forex bestseller, Forex for Ambitious Beginners.
Okay.
And he's also the founder of Crypto Academy.
So this is someone who knows what they're talking about
Yeah.
when it comes to trading.
Talk about credentials.
Right.
And that's exactly what this book does.
What's that?
It gets into the nitty-gritty of trading, offering practical advice on spotting promising coins,
Uh-huh.
avoiding scams, and navigating market volatility.
It's a wild world out there.
It is.
Yeah.
It even covers this intriguing concept called yield farming,
Yield farming.
which sounds almost agricultural,
That does not sound like finance.
but apparently can help boost your crypto returns.
Interesting. So is this book like for people who are ready to get their hands dirty and start actually trading?
Absolutely. It provides strategies for both full-time workers and those looking to trade full-time.
So you don't have to quit your day job to become a crypto trader.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
And it goes beyond just placing trades.
Oh.
It explains things like blockchain, smart contracts, DeFi, and even on-chain analysis.
They're really giving you the whole toolkit.
They are.
Wow.
It's like they want to make sure you understand the foundation before you start building your crypto empire.
Yeah, you got to know the why behind the what.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And speaking of things you need to know, all 3 books really emphasize the importance of avoiding scams.
Right. It's like the Wild West out there.
It is.
So many opportunities, but also so many pitfalls.
Absolutely. You can't just trust everyone, and due diligence is key.
Could not agree more. I really appreciate that these books don't just like promise overnight riches and hype it all up. They actually seem realistic
They do.
and informative, which is what you need when you're dealing with something as complex as crypto.
So after exploring these books, what's sticking with you the most?
What was my biggest takeaway?
Yeah.
I think, honestly, it's just realizing that cryptocurrency isn't just a fad. It feels like a fundamental shift in how we think about money and finance.
Right.
It's disrupting traditional systems and creating opportunities that weren't possible before.
Like we're witnessing a new financial era being born right in front of us.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Exciting, but also a little daunting.
Right. Like, there's definitely a learning curve,
There is.
but it's like learning any new language. The
Yeah,
rewards of fluency are enormous.
absolutely. And these books are like our guides
And translators.
in this new world.
Exactly.
They demystify the jargon.
Yeah.
break down complex ideas, and give us practical strategies to apply what we learn.
It makes it feel accessible, even if you're starting from scratch.
And most importantly, they empower us to take control of our financial futures and explore possibilities we might not have even imagined before.
That being said, financial freedom doesn't happen overnight.
No, it doesn't.
It takes time, effort, and a willingness to continuously learn and adapt.
These books are tools, not magic formulas.
Right.
It's up to us to use them wisely and responsibly.
And speaking of responsibility, it's important to reiterate that what we're sharing here is not financial advice.
Right. We're just two people who are passionate about exploring new ideas
Yeah.
and sharing our insights. Ultimately, any investment decision should be made after careful research and consultation with qualified professionals.
Could not agree more.
So are you more drawn to building a foundational knowledge of crypto with Cryptocurrency All-in-One For Dummies? Intrigued by the wealth-building strategies in Crypto New Rich?
Oh, that's tough.
Or ready to jump into the trading ring with Crypto Trading for Ambitious Beginners?
Honestly, I'm kind of captivated by all three. What I find so fascinating is how they each approach this complex world from a different angle,
Yeah,
offering a multifaceted view of the crypto universe.
I hear you. I think that's what makes this topic so exciting. It's not just about numbers and charts. It's about understanding a whole new way of thinking about money technology and the future of finance.
A whole new way of thinking.
And that's a conversation we're going to continue in part 2 of our deep dive into these fascinating books.
Can't wait.
See you there. Welcome back to the Consumer Book Podcast.
As we delve deeper into these crypto books, one thing that keeps coming up is the psychological aspect of it all.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about the numbers, it's about mastering your own mindset.
Interesting.
You're right, Crypto New Rich really drives that point home.
Ah,
It talks about the importance of emotional intelligence,
yeah.
developing a millionaire mindset, and even boosting your financial IQ.
So like your mental game is just as crucial as your financial strategy.
Exactly. And it makes sense when you think about it. Crypto is notorious for its volatility.
Right.
Fortunes can be made and lost quickly.
Uh-huh.
It takes a certain level of mental resilience to handle those swings.
Absolutely. Remember that crypto Pentagon framework we talked about?
Yeah.
It seemed like a blueprint for developing a solid strategy and sticking to it even when things get chaotic.
Right. And that 4-year cycle thing was intriguing too.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder if there are patterns we can learn to recognize and leverage.
Definitely makes you think.
It's like this whole other world with its own set of rules and opportunities.
It's like a high-stakes puzzle waiting to be solved.
And that's where a book like Crypto Trading for Ambitious Beginners comes in.
Right.
It gives you the tools and strategies to actually play the game.
Okay.
It's packed with advice on identifying promising coins,
Ah.
avoiding scams, managing risk, and even maximizing your returns through yield farming.
Okay, break it down for me. What exactly is yield farming?
It sounds more like agriculture than finance.
I know, right? I had the same thought.
But basically, it's a way to put your existing crypto to work to earn more crypto.
Oh, okay.
Think of it like earning interest, but in the crypto world.
Interesting. So this book is really for those who are ready to dive in and start actively trading.
Exactly. And it caters to different levels of commitment, too.
Oh, yeah?
It offers strategies for those with full-time jobs and those who want to trade full-time.
Okay.
It doesn't assume everyone's ready to quit their day job and become a crypto wizard.
Which makes it feel much more approachable.
Right. It even takes the time to explain the underlying technology like blockchain, smart contracts, DeFi, and even on-chain analysis.
Wow.
It's like they want to make sure you understand the foundation before you start building your crypto empire.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You need to know the why behind the what.
Exactly. And speaking of things you need to know, all 3 books really emphasize the importance of avoiding scams.
Right. It's like the Wild West out there.
So many opportunities, but also so many pitfalls.
It makes you realize that you have to be extra cautious in the crypto world.
Yeah.
You can't just trust everyone.
Right.
And due diligence is key.
Absolutely. And that's what I appreciate about these books.
What's that?
They don't shy away from the risks involved.
Yeah.
They paint a balanced picture, acknowledging both the potential rewards and the potential dangers.
So it's not just hype and promises of overnight riches.
Not at all.
Mm.
They're realistic and informative, which is
Right.
exactly what you need when navigating a space as complex as crypto.
So after exploring these books, what's sticking with you the most? What's your biggest takeaway so far?
Honestly, it's the realization that cryptocurrency isn't just a fad. It feels like a fundamental shift in how we think about money and finance.
Yeah,
It's disrupting traditional systems and creating opportunities that weren't possible before.
I agree. It's like witnessing a new financial era being born right in front of us.
Yeah.
Exciting, but also a little daunting.
I hear you. There's definitely a learning curve. But like learning any new language,
Uh-huh.
the rewards of fluency are enormous.
And these books are like our guides, our translators in this new world.
They demystify the jargon, break down complex ideas, and give us practical strategies to apply what we learn.
They make it feel accessible even if you're starting from scratch.
And most importantly, they empower us to take control of our financial futures and explore possibilities we might not have even imagined before.
That being said, it's important to remember that financial freedom doesn't happen overnight.
No.
It takes time, effort, and a willingness to continuously learn and adapt.
These books are tools, not magic formulas. It's up to us to use them wisely and responsibly.
Exactly. And speaking of responsibility, it's important to reiterate that what we're sharing here is not financial advice.
Right, we're just two people who are passionate about exploring new ideas and sharing our insights.
Ultimately, any investment decision should be made after careful research and consultation with qualified professionals.
Agreed. We want you to be informed and empowered, but also to approach crypto with caution and make informed decisions.
Okay, so we've talked about the mental game, the strategies, and the importance of due diligence. What other nuggets of wisdom have these books offered up?
One thing that really stuck with me is this concept of token multiplication from Crypto New Rich.
Token multiplication, what's that?
Well, it's this idea of finding ways to increase your crypto holdings without actually investing more capital.
So basically growing your portfolio exponentially through different strategies within the crypto market.
Exactly. And it just highlights how much more there is to this world than simply buying and holding Bitcoin.
Right.
There are so many different ways to play the game and potentially generate wealth. It's a bit overwhelming, but in a good way.
It's like unlocking a whole new level of possibility.
Exactly. But before you can even think about token multiplication, you need a solid foundation in the basics.
Right.
And that's where Cryptocurrency All-in-One For Dummies comes in clutch.
Yeah.
It's the perfect primer for anyone who wants to grasp the fundamentals of crypto, blockchain, Bitcoin, and Ethereum.
It sets the stage for you to then explore more advanced concepts and strategies from books like Crypto New Rich and Crypto Trading for Ambitious Beginners.
It's like a step-by-step journey through the crypto universe.
A journey that's just beginning. Who knows what the future holds for cryptocurrency?
No one thinks for sure it's going to be an exciting ride.
And we're here to help you navigate it. So buckle up, grab your favorite crypto book, and let's continue exploring in part 3 of our deep dive.
That's good.
But before we move on, a quick reminder that links to purchase these books on Amazon can be found in the description.
And while you're there, check out the ConsumerAbook merch.
Yes.
We've got some cool stuff to help you show off your love for learning and exploring new ideas.
And of course, if you're enjoying this episode, we'd love it if you would like, share, and subscribe to the Consumer Book Podcast.
It helps us reach more curious minds like yours.
We'll be back after a short break to wrap things up with part 3. Welcome back to the show.
As we wrap up our crypto deep dive, I can't help but feel like this is so much bigger than just buying and selling digital coins.
You know what I mean? It's like cryptocurrency is a catalyst for change.
Yeah.
It's transforming how we think about finance, technology, and maybe even society itself.
That's a really good point. And all 3 books touch on this in their own way. Like Cryptocurrency All-in-One For Dummies talks about how blockchain has the potential to revolutionize industries beyond just finance. And then Crypto New Rich emphasizes how crypto is shifting power dynamics, putting more control in the hands of individuals.
Right. And then Crypto Trading for Ambitious Beginners highlights that whole ecosystem of decentralized applications built on blockchain. It's like we're seeing the birth of a new digital economy with its own set of rules and possibilities.
It's both exciting and a little intimidating at the same time.
Definitely. Like any revolution, there will be those who adapt and thrive and those who get left behind.
That's why it's so crucial to stay informed, curious, and open to learning.
Yeah.
These books are a great starting point, but the journey doesn't end there.
It's like learning a new language.
Yeah.
You can't just memorize a few phrases and expect to be fluent. You have to immerse yourself, practice, and be open to making mistakes along the way.
And that's where the real adventure lies. It's not about becoming a crypto expert overnight or chasing quick riches. It's about embracing the learning process, exploring new possibilities, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
It's about challenging the status quo and being part of something bigger than ourselves.
Exactly. Maybe one day we'll look back and see this as the dawn of a new era, where technology and finance merge to create a more equitable and decentralized world.
That's a vision worth striving for.
Absolutely. So, as we wrap up, what's your final takeaway for our listeners?
My final takeaway.
Yeah. What's the one thing you hope they'll remember from this deep dive?
Don't be afraid to explore the world of cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
It might seem daunting at first, but resources like these books can guide you. You don't have to become an expert overnight.
Right.
Just start small, stay curious, and embrace the learning process.
I love that. Embrace the learning process.
That's what the Consumer Book Podcast is all about.
Remember, knowledge is power.
The more you learn, the better equipped you are to make informed decisions and shape your own future.
And speaking of shaping your future, just remember that this is not financial advice.
Right. We're simply passionate about sharing knowledge and encouraging you to explore.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do your own research and consult with qualified professionals before making any investment decisions.
And don't forget to check out the links in the description to purchase these books on Amazon
Yes.
and explore our awesome consumer book merch.
We've got t-shirts, mugs, all that good stuff.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the Consumer Book Podcast
Yeah.
for more insightful deep dives into the world of books.
Until next time, happy reading
Happy learning.
and happy investing.